Never grab a box of crackers without reading this first, because most of them are going to send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. If you have type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, crackers can either be a smart snack or a sneaky blood sugar spike waiting to happen. Today I'm breaking down the 5 best crackers you can buy, what to look for on the label so you're never fooled again, and exactly what to pair them with so you stay full and steady for hours. Stick around because number 3 might already be sitting in your pantry. Comment the word guide and I'll send you our free 7-day meal plan with recipes and a full grocery list so you always know exactly what to put in your cart. I'm Diana. I'm a registered dietitian who specializes in pre and type 2 diabetes. Okay, let's talk crackers. Most people think a cracker is a cracker. Grab whatever's on sale, right? Well, wrong. The cracker aisle is basically a minefield. You've got boxes that look healthy with words like whole grain slapped on the front, but flip it over and it's mostly refined flour, added sugar, and oils that do you no favors. So before we get into my top 5 picks, I want you to know exactly what you're looking for because this is the stuff that actually moves the needle on your blood sugar. First thing, fiber. This is non-negotiable. Fiber is like a speed bump for your sugar entering your bloodstream. Without it, carbs get digested fast and your blood sugar shoots up like a rocket. With enough fiber, that same carb gets digested slowly, so instead of a spike, you got a gentle little hill. That's the difference between feeling shaky and tired an hour after snacking versus feeling steady and satisfied. Second, whole grains over refined grains. Whole grains keep the whole package intact, the bran, the germ, the endosperm, which means you're getting more nutrients and more fiber. Refined grains strip all of that out, so you're basically left with starch that digests fast and does very little for you nutritionally. Third, watch out for added sugar and junky fats. A lot of crackers sneak in sugar to make them taste better, plus unhealthy fats or partially hydrogenated oils to make them shelf stable. Both of those are bad news. Sugar for obvious reasons, and those fats because they're linked to heart problems, which matters a lot if you have type 2 diabetes since heart disease risk is already higher. Fourth, protein. Those whole grains that I mentioned earlier contain protein. A lot of people don't think about this, but by choosing more of those whole grains, you're naturally going to get more protein in your crackers. And lastly, here's the one people never want to hear: portion control. I don't care how perfect the label looks. If you sit down and eat half the box in one go, your blood sugar is going to climb no matter what. Even a cracker that's loaded with fiber and protein still has carbs in it, and those carbs add up fast when you're not paying attention. So check the serving size on the box. Actually measure it out the first few times instead of eyeballing it, because most of us are shockingly bad at guessing portions. A handful is never really a handful. It's usually 2 or 3 servings in disguise. Okay, keep those 5 things in your back pocket: fiber, whole grains, low sugar and healthy fats, protein, and portion control. Now let's get into my top 5 favorite crackers. Number 1, Simple Mills almond flour crackers. These are made with almond flour instead of wheat flour, which means they're going to be naturally lower in overall carbs and higher in healthy fats, protein, and fiber all at the same time. That combo is a dream team for stable blood sugar. They also come in flavors like farmhouse cheddar and fine ground sea salt, so they taste really good, which obviously matters. If you want something similar but nut free, they also make a sprouted seed version. Overall, love these crackers and love how minimal their ingredients are. Okay, number 2, Wasa crackers. These are the big sturdy ones. Think of them like little edible plates. They're whole grain, simple ingredients, and because they're so hearty, they're perfect for loading up with toppings, which we'll talk about in a minute. So if you like a cracker with a very satisfying crunch that can hold some weight on top of it, Wasa is a solid pick. Some people don't love the thickness of Wasa crackers, but I think they're great. I love them as a base for toppings. Number 3, and this one might already be in your cabinet, Triscuit Original Whole Grain Wheat Crackers. These are made from 100% whole grain wheat, and a serving of 6 crackers gives you 3 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein. That's a totally respectable snack base. And if you want something a little lower in carbs, then you can grab their Triscuit Thin Crisps instead. 15 of those crackers give you 4 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein. So you get a similar protein and fiber, but the serving size is double. All right, number 4, and this one might surprise you, are Flackers flaxseed crackers. They're made almost entirely out of flax seeds, which sounds intense, but stick with me. About 8 crackers gives you 9 grams of fiber and 6 grams of protein. That is a massive amount compared to your average cracker. Flaxseed is also loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, so you're getting a heart health bonus on top of the blood sugar benefit. And they come in flavors like rosemary and thyme, so they don't taste like you're eating a health supplement. They actually taste really good. And number 5, Mary's Gone Crackers Super Seed. These are so good. I love these. They're packed with seeds and whole grains, so again, more fiber and healthy fats than your typical cracker. Just 15 crackers gives you 3 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein. That protein number is actually one of the higher ones on this list, so if keeping you full is your main goal, these are definitely worth grabbing. So there you have it, 5 crackers that actually check the boxes we talked about: fiber, whole grains, low sugar, healthy fats, protein, and portions that make sense. Now here's the thing that nobody tells you: even the best cracker in the world is still mainly a carb delivery system if you eat it by itself. The real magic happens when you pair it with something. Comment guide right now if you haven't already, because inside that free resource, I also break down snack ideas that actually keep your blood sugar steady, not just for the next 20 minutes, but for hours. Okay, so pairings. Rule of thumb, always add protein and or a healthy fat to your crackers, because that's what slows everything down even further and keeps you satisfied. Some of my favorites are tuna or salmon salad, hummus, or a scoop of cottage cheese with everything bagel seasoning on top. Those sturdy Wassa crackers I mentioned earlier are perfect for this. They can hold up under a hearty topping without falling apart on you. Nut butter is another great option, almond butter or peanut butter with some berries on top. Just watch and make sure it's the kind with no sugar added. And if you want something savory and equally as filling, avocado mash on top with a little sprinkle of sea salt and lemon juice. Mwah, so good. The point is, crackers alone are fine in a pinch, but crackers plus protein and or fat in a reasonable portion is what actually keeps you full and keeps your blood sugar from doing the roller coaster thing. So to recap, when you're shopping for crackers, look for fiber, whole grains, low sugar, healthy fats, protein, and watch your portions. My top 5 picks are Simple Mills almond flour crackers, Wassa crackers, Triscuits, either the original or the thin crisps, Flackers flaxseed crackers, and Mary's Gone Crackers Super Seed. And whatever you choose, don't eat it alone. Pair it with protein and or healthy fat so it actually works for you instead of against you. Comment guide below and I'll send you that free meal plan and grocery list right now. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you for watching.